The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Hi, 724. Your Whiskey Brothers, very simple, in the room. Rob Mungle, I'm Slade Ham. That's Trey Tutson.
Hi.
That's the circle of life as I know it. A lot of food talk on that last episode. We didn't. There's been a lot of this week. We'll jump right in.
Okay.
A lot of chatter about the latest Disney films. Mulan is out, sans Mushu, which I don't know if you saw that preview during the women's soccer game. They picked a strategic time to release the Mulan trailer.
Right.
There's no Mushu. I'm mad about it.
Who's Mushu?
He's the little dragon
Eddie
Murphy
Murphy's
played.
character.
Well, this isn't this.
Mulan, why are you doing that? I don't know.
Well, this is a more.
It is.
It's a more straightforward. There's no songs. It's not a musical.
So is Disney?
This is like Hidden Dragon.
Is Disney doing? Are they doing faithful recreations of their cartoons, or are they just haphazardly making new films? Because I felt like
They've run out of things to steal out of the public domain to make animated films, and so since they can't steal anything else from
they're stealing from themselves.
Steal from themselves and remake them.
So they're redoing Mulan.
And
steal?
That's exactly what he did. Walt Disney stole things that were didn't steal. They were in the public domain. Cinderella, Snow White, all these stories back then.
Well, even the Little Mermaid was Hans Christian Andersen,
even
right?
Little Mermaid. They were in the public domain, which means you don't have to pay anybody any rights to use that. So they fucking did that for 50 years, and then here's it gets even worse. When Disney figured out, oh no, the copyright on Mickey Mouse is about to run out, and it was going to become public domain. Anybody could use Mickey Mouse for anything they fucking wanted.
Yeah.
They went to Congress and lobbied to have the copyright laws changed, so they added an extra 50 years to Mickey Mouse. So the very company that made their money on stealing from the public domain.
So that's why they don't have anything left to steal.
They don't have anything left to steal. Their own work caused other things to last longer. So that's why they have to remake their own bullshit.
Now they're making live versions of their cartoons,
Exactly.
and then when they run out of those, they'll do what? They'll make cartoon versions
They'll
of
go
their
back and
lives.
make
we have to watch a Pixar Freaky Friday.
Yeah. Probably.
So Ariel, the Little Mermaid, being this week's
cause celeb.
well, I only have seen people complaining about people complaining.
I haven't seen anybody who's actually upset that it's a black.
That's my question. Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
No.
I
think there's 10 people who were, and then that got blown up out of proportion to oh my God, there's racists everywhere, and there are racists everywhere.
Of course there are.
You know, it's
not over
that,
no Disney shit though.
Yeah.
They've adopted.
I mean, they got actual black people on their lawns. Like, they got black neighbors.
Well, okay. So the other question then, Trey, from...
Oh, by the way, have you seen the video of the two black families fighting at Disneyland?
No.
We'll have to go back and watch it.
Is it on Worldstar?
No, it got...
Walt Disney Worldstar?
Is that a bunch of places.
Tell me you wouldn't watch Walt Disney Worldstar.
Walt Disney Worldstar.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Walt Disney Worldstar.
You a punk-ass motherfucker,
Yeah.
Pinocchio! And then...
Oh, we got to do better. Oh no. Oh, Minnie, stop being a hoe. Minnie, she's blowing that guy.
I can't do Donald. I wish I could do Donald so bad. Toy Story would take place in Sharpstown Mall. Like it would. So nobody's really
to infinity shoes and beyond.
Nobody's really upset by this. Trey,
I think there are about 20 guys probably in Colorado,
right?
Or Idaho.
Is anybody celebrating it?
Well, sure.
They got some black people going.
Like super excited?
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you.
I ain't into that shit.
I'll be honest. When I saw it, I thought it was Halle Berry, and I thought she's too old.
Yeah,
a lot of people thought that. Yeah.
Oh, this is another person.
Yeah.
Is there any reason why the Little Mermaid could not be black? Is there a
no?
I know. My theory is that like I say, I don't think people are upset that they're not really upset with like the race of it. They're more upset with it fucking with the nostalgia of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's why. I got into this shit because I was at a comic book store talking to a dude. And this motherfucker was so passionate about it. His glasses was by his chin. Cause, like, you know, he was just, I was like, this dude's on a whole nother level of Asperger's where he's so passionate about this shit, he doesn't know his glasses is touching his chest. And he just kept talking to me, but I like understood.
Did they fog up on the way down?
They was
He got him off his nose. They did that foggy thing, and they're still hanging on by the. I know this guy.
But I tapped into this shit because he was like, he was like, you know, he had followed whatever comic for so long, and you're following the comic, and then they make, you know, the movie of it, and then there's a lot of shit that doesn't match up with the comic. So people were getting upset, and I got it because if you following something for a long time, and then you get to see it, you know, you get to see like a what the fuck you say, like a live action of it. You wanna
have
see,
expectations.
Yeah, it's there, and then when they turn, it does fuck with you a little bit.
Right.
So if they making a live action mermaid, I don't know what the fuck's happening, but if they make a live action mermaid,
right,
and this bitch show up Creole, that's gonna be like, hey bro, that ain't what I read. Like, you know what I mean? That ain't what I saw.
Okay, but the
case in point, don't remake Friday with like Pete Davidson and Dane Cook. The fuck are you doing to my precious Friday? Like, you know what I mean?
You wouldn't watch Black Girls?
Hell no. Oh, like, what you mean?
White Girls, you know the movie White Girls, and they did two guys walking around in blackface.
Yeah, we just got
white chicks.
White chicks,
that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I watch White Chicks.
My bad.
Okay, now that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I wouldn't watch them in blackface. You tricked me again.
I did.
You about to have the
That
Proud
was
Boys.
beautiful, wasn't it?
No, wait.
It was so amazing how well that worked, though.
I'm all for it. I'm all for the Black Mermaid because I have long said I intend to be the White Shaft.
Ooh.
I want to be White Shaft.
Okay.
I think I could do White Shaft.
That's
You're looking at me with a questionable look, Trey.
Yeah, I don't think you could pull it off.
I think I could.
You know, first of all, you want to be White Shaft, so you're just going to be liberal Shaft. You ain't slapping no bitches. You ain't yelling at no. You're not doing none of that shit.
You know, maybe
you just
actually,
polite Shaft.
You know what?
He's helping him out of the business, Trey. He's set up an office for sex trafficking awareness.
Yeah, it's an interesting spin on the character, I think.
White Shaft, that should just be called impotent dick. That's what the fuck you should be.
Boy, you're really
He's
liberal with your use of the word interesting.
Yeah. He's a bad mother cracker.
Yeah, exactly.
White Shaft.
You know, he's a bad
mouth.
mother. Shh, quiet. Keep it down. That's
He's a
inappropriate.
bad mother. If you use that language again, I'm going to get a manager.
White Shaft.
Exactly. White Shaft.
She's a bad mother. Don't you say that around Brickley.
Don't you do that. Hell yeah, man.
I secretly work for the man.
Yeah, I think people need to stop manufacturing problems.
Well, it's easy to be upset about someone being upset about it.
But this is
But I will say that
this is so indicative of.
I'll tell you this. I have seen it wasn't so much the people who were upset about it. There were white people, my fucking idiot white people, who are upset that people were upset at the quote unquote racists. And they're saying, and then the counter argument that came out of nowhere and is indicative of nothing became, well, those racists who don't really exist,
Right, they
there's
don't
20 of them, have a right to their opinion. And so that's when it got further down the rabbit hole.
This world is going to eat itself. Between this shit
you see?
and that fucking feminist open micer who tried to crash this show, that's a whole different story. You got to stop manufacturing problems just so that you can solve them.
Right.
You don't get to just say, well, I think these people are fucking. Well, there's no people. Who are you, Mysterio? What are you fucking? You can't just.
I understand a quote now.
What's that?
I've heard two black people say this.
That's like poisoning Flint so that you can repipe it.
Yeah. I've heard them say like the internet isn't a real place. Like it only exists if you wanted to.
It's not.
Yeah.
Because this whole Little Mermaid shit That don't matter to people that's
It's
trying
Trump,
to
dude.
save
You know when this started? It started.
climate change.
It started when newspapers started printing people's tweets.
Yeah.
Like that was
Oh,
a fucking
wow, yeah.
dude. If you flip
Well,
through
let me-
any opinion piece and
Yeah.
then they're like and so, and then it's quotes from nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one.
Let me finish my point, if I may.
Please.
And so when these people,
You got a point?
yeah,
Let him.
when these people were upset and saying, "Hey, they have a right to be upset."
What these people?
Yeah.
You're speaking of the blacks, aren't you?
No. I'm talking about
the non-existent racists.
The non-existent,
Oh.
yeah, the non-existent. The people who sit and say the non-existent racists have a right to their opinion, right?
Yeah.
And so then, in response to the non-existent racists, they created racist memes.
Yeah,
like they had
exactly.
the very black,
Yeah.
the mermaid. They did it with the big lips.
They did Old Yeller.
They went over the top.
Old Yeller with
In order-
Michael Vick and a pit bull.
Yeah.
I
so
saw
they
that.
go over the top in order to. Oh well, see, it's
all the
free
she can't
speech.
swim, hair wet,
Yeah,
blah blah blah
all
blah
that
blah.
shit. And so then you have the other people like, well, see, there's the racists, and so it becomes a snake that feeds upon itself.
That's crazy.
I want out.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm not lying, and I mean this from sincerely. If you let niggas, they will hang themselves. Like they will fucking present an argument. No, because I only saw this shit on black pages. Well, I saw super black ass fucking Disney shit.
Yeah.
That's all I saw. And now I'm looking at it from that perspective. It's like, what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? Who
And
gives
you
a
also have
shit?
to understand this comes from a place
It's coming.
where
It's,
Disney had a demonstrable history of at best racial
The
insensitivity.
anti-Semitic shit, yeah.
I mean, they had
Yeah.
Uncle Remus,
Yes.
with fucking Mr. Bluebirds on my shoulder,
and
then the fucking
our
crows,
famous
Dumbo?
crows,
the
yeah,
crows
all of
and
those.
Dumbo. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Song of the South with a happy slave was always there. Yeah, good to be here, sir.
They had a happy slave?
Yeah, Song of the South.
You got to go back.
No, but
You can't find it anymore because
That's-
because it was so racist.
That is the biggest oxymoron in the world.
What?
A happy slave?
Yeah, he was a happy slave.
Oh, I get it though. You don't know you're supposed to be free.
Right.
You just, you just
Oh,
sit
we
there.
gonna make up this here fence.
Big
It's
sweet
gonna
tea.
be fun. Yeah.
I'm gonna carry a tree for a
Zippity
peach.
doo dah.
So is-
zippity
So is how many other mermaids were in the Little Mermaid? Was it just her? Was she the
don't
only?
know.
Was she the
Do I
only?
look like-
Oh, now hold up. I do want to see Black this. Because they'd have to get like Monique to play the purple bitch. You'd have to see, and I'm not. If we're gonna black cast this hoe,
Right.
I want to see
Who's-
Idris Elba got to be Sebastian. That's the only nigga I would know
or
with an
Denzel.
accent.
You put Denzel in there.
No, not with an accent.
He doesn't need an accent.
No.
He can fake it.
We don't want Denzel.
You don't want Idris. Idris has got
Denzel?
an English
No,
accent.
I didn't believe that.
Mermaids don't have English accents.
Well, they don't exist, so they can be whatever.
I
the
know,
fuck
bro.
they
No,
want.
Sebastian had a weird ass Caribbean
Sebastian.
accent or some
Oh
shit.
yeah,
like-
he
Under
was
the
that-
sea.
the little motherfucking
Under the sea,
Under
we
the
got
sea
the-
nigga. Yeah.
Is he gonna be a little reggae?
don't know.
Krabs?
I
Oh,
don't
so
know.
we'd have to get like Damian Marley to fucking do like he did in Shark Tale.
Bruh.
We've had this. We had Shark Tale, nigga. What are we doing, y'all? We already had a nigga swimming. Will Smith, that was a dope ass cast. Bro, we good. We good. Fuck are we mad about a mermaid bitch for a fake bitch?
Nobody mad.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, just say bitch.
See how it works?
A fake aqua woman.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. I want to get to Drunk Dials in a minute. We have other stuff to talk about. I got to get some more of those
God damn.
fucking shrimp. More Whiskey Brothers in just a moment.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back. We are at the halfway point of the Whiskey Brothers podcast. I always encourage you to drunk dial us 323-510 shot 323-510-7468. If that's not in your phone, put it in there. We're going to start playing a lot more of these. I've been lazy about
Shit,
it, but
I don't even have a drink.
we talk. Oh God damn, pour them up. We talk about him a lot, and he never makes an appearance. And then weirdly, I'll get drunk dials that
What's up,
they make me happy.
brothers? It's your boy Big Kev, Greensboro, North Carolina.
Big Kev.
Just heard your new episode. Better fucking believe I'm still in the game, baby. I've been listening since September 2011. What's up? Hey, Sam, that motherfucker who used to talk shit, Nick Smith, bro. Yeah, I remember him. I still want to give him the box, baby. You know, the 2-piece and the biscuit. Yeah, fuck you, Nick Smith. Holding it down for the Whiskey Brothers. Y'all be good, man. I miss y'all.
I mean, you know, that's how they work. So anyway, this and then we got
Classics never die.
we got one more. This sounds like a white dude. I can't tell.
What's up, motherfuckers? Bro, listen, I'm not drunk, I'm just slightly high. because as a working adult, it'd be very irresponsible to start drinking at 12 o'clock. But fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was calling because I was listening to some back episodes, and Trey dumbass said Shaft couldn't hold up. Nigga, I just watched the fucking new Shaft, and that shit was amazing, you dumbass. He just mad because he married to a beautiful woman he don't appreciate. But anyway,
Oh, this is a nigga.
fuck all of y'all.
This is
Rob,
a
fuck your
straight up
God,
nigga.
And shit. Oh, Bieber, fuckers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Bro,
Opinions.
I don't know you, but fuck you, bro. You don't know me like that to be saying what I'm doing to my wife and what I ain't doing.
I just like pushing.
The fuck out of here. No, that's a nigga, bro. And I gotta check his ass. Cause I don't mind when white people say shit, cause my wife ain't into white guys. But when niggas just roll up and just tap into my motherfucking insecurities, I got to speak up for them. I do well by my lady sometimes. I got too much, bitch. I got a splitter. But nigga, you have no dibs. Don't call me out on some shit. The new Shaft was amazing. Need to get your motherfucking mind checked, homie.
Did you see the new Shaft?
No, but I know it wasn't shit. Because if it did, it would have fucking beat out whatever just made 100 and whatever million.
Yeah.
Avengers.
No, Spider-Man. Yeah,
Oh.
that shit. It
That's what I'm
would have
saying.
still been in there.
That's why I'm saying they need a fresh perspective
Trey
on the
Breeze,
character.
Shaft gone.
You let him.
That shit was so bad. It's out on cassette, nigga. It's on audio. You gotta get an 8-track to listen to this. Play the theme song one more again. Shit, that sound like Samuel.
That's why I'm saying I think it needs a fresh perspective on the character.
No, we're not doing
and I'm
impotent dick. That's not
and
happening.
I'm fucking standing ready to
You
play
couldn't
White
get-
Shaft.
You couldn't get it. If they give White Shaft to Louis C.K. before they gave it to you, it'd be more appropriate.
Do me a favor, check all of our schedules on all of our various sites. I'm going to be in Europe with Sam for a good part of August, so if you happen to be stationed in Spain, Italy, Greece, or Portugal, and Hugo, that means you too. I'll be in touch. I think we're going to be out your way, and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna do some whiskey shots like we're about to do right now.
Oh, yeah.
Trey, you got a show coming up on the 27th
July
at
27th. Rec Room.
the Rec Room here in Houston.
At 10 p.m.
27th of July. That's worth stopping out for. You just got back from a road trip to. Did you
yeah.
do the gig, the Grove?
I got to do the Grove.
And it's in Lowell, Arkansas, and I know we got some fans out there because I've been to that son of a bitch.
Oh. Is that the one where they put you in the teepee?
That's right.
You are in a rape cabin.
You nailed
There
it.
is no getting around the
Bro,
rape cabin.
We pull up to this hoe. So we pull. It's dark. You know how dark it is,
Bro.
We pull up in front of there. I'm already. It's three.
It's an
deer.
A-frame. It's an A-frame rape cabin.
It's 3 deer chilling outside.
Yeah.
So I'm frightened because they just look like big ass rats in the headlights. Like when they just chilling. So I'm with English
So they
man.
just look at you and they suck.
Yeah, no, but then
So-
they ran off,
Ah.
and I was like, "Oh man, I ain't getting out." Like, you go unlock the door, I'ma get out. He's like, Trey, you know, he got that dumbass accent. Trey, the deer's not going to bother you, mate. I
Trey,
was like, bro,
you were-
these
you
are
were-
Arkansas deer. They will circle back. They'll act like they scared, and then come back and be like, yeah, nigga, why you had them lights on me?
you were working with an English headliner.
English comp. No. Richie wasn't.
I'm sorry, you were
English man.
working with an English
Another
comic.
comic. Yes.
He had a heavy English accent, and he drove.
It's heavy, and he did not tone that shit down at all.
And you freaked out over the deer?
I was very afraid of the deer.
What do you think they're gonna do? Give me a worst case scenario.
I'll tell you my
Worst
this
case
could
scenario.
be whatever they call it. What do they call that? An irrational fear.
Uh-huh.
My fear is they're gonna come, bite off my big ass nose, and give me Lyme disease. That is I'm gonna fucking have no nose. And God is gonna be on my side because He's gonna let me shrivel up and die from fucking Lyme disease.
look
'Cause
like
nobody wants to live with no nose.
Look like deer tick Voldemort.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking.
The middle with whose name we do not speak. I can't introduce this next act because his name we do not speak of.
I said you, Harry.
Yeah,
Always
bite my
snorting
nose.
it.
Bite my nose. That would be the black version of that. You bite my
That's-
nose off.
I can totally confidently
Because that's weird. Because
tell
people
you
with no noses are fucking weird looking, dude.
they
They are fucking weird. Have you seen people with no noses?
They're very weird.
Yeah, they're fucking weird looking. They look like a Skeletor.
The irony would
Tick
be
the Negro. They
The
bite my
irony
fucking nose
would
off.
be as if the deer bit your nose off and you replaced it with a glowing redwood. That
Oh
shit would
my
be
God.
hilarious.
That would be terrible. That would be terrible.
That would be good.
No. I look like that fucking Jim Crow doll. You ever
You
see
don't-
that shit? Hell
you don't-
no.
You don't know how deer work. It is a highly irrational fear.
No, I don't fuck
They
with
don't
deer.
bite.
Oh, they bite you. They would bite you.
As they chew grass.
Before they
As they sit there and chew, what you saying? They chew grass
The
like my
amount-
grandfather used to. He'd take his fucking teeth out and fuck up some neck bones.
the amount. I'm not saying a deer would not charge you or put its head down, but the odds of what you would have to do to get a deer to bite you.
You know what deers are?
You would have to put deer food on your. You would have to put corn in your nose
No, man.
to get a deer to bite your nose off.
Deer, no, they're aggressive. Deers ain't nothing but American kangaroos.
Okay,
That's all the fuck they are.
you just call them grown-up mouses. I'm not even. I can't decide what you think a deer is.
kangaroos a mouse?
No, you call deer giant mouse.
They're
Mice.
American kangaroos.
Okay,
I don't know what you mean by that.
Meaning they'll fuck you up like that.
I think you're incorrect about. I think you're incorrect about.
You know what? I got to think.
disposition of most deer.
I would not want to fight a deer.
Thank you.
But I like to think I could take a deer.
You were doing the same shit they did with the Little Mermaid. You were fighting a non-existent problem.
Yeah.
No one is ever gonna have to
I know
fight a
that. I
deer.
know, but I don't.
Oh you
shit.
Think you could take one if you had to?
I like to think that I could.
Why would you even run this hypothetical?
I don't know, but I like to think I could take a
Slave.
deer. I need a weapon.
Yes,
This is
You
what
know.
you leaving out. It was 3 of them.
they're not.
It was a
they're-
murder.
It was 3 fucking. They plotting, bro.
They're not. No. I understand. I understand the possibility.
Man,
I've seen a lot of movies. I know they can be territorial.
Arkansas was scary.
That bad?
This trip was fucking scary.
more than
Like,
just the teepee.
man, the drive up. We stopped at a fucking Buc-ee's, happy-go-lucky
Yeah.
Buc-ee's,
Yeah.
and we go inside. Man, I'm walking in, and I walk in this Buc-ee's, and the lady at the counter, she stops her greeting.
But
She goes, "Welcome to." As I'm walking in, man, and I'm seeing just like droves of white people. It looks like Braveheart. It's just nothing but just
well, the
patriot
bathrooms were
after
clean in
patriot.
here. Now we got to burn them.
So people are giving me eyes, but I got on a Miami Dolphins shirt. I'm like, hey, they Cowboys fans. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm not really thinking,
Right.
until I'm getting looks where people are calling me nigga with their eyes. Like they calling me nigga with their forehead region. Like this shit is all. I'm like, oh
And
boy.
you just standing there trying to buy your grape slushy. And
I'm trying to get me a coffee. I go piss. I get my coffee. I'm in line. This is why you can't travel like this with white people, in my opinion. Because y'all awareness is not quite there when it comes. Because Matt walks in, you know, with his
Hello.
stupid. Exactly. Oh, mate, what's going on? I said, hey, man, we got to get the fuck out of here. He was like, I know, man, we don't want to be off schedule. No, we got to get the fuck out of here. Do you see how they looking at me? And then he saw, and he was apologetic from then on.
you got to come with me.
Man, Slade. No.
Listen.
We went to a restaurant. Let me tell you about the restaurant we went to once we got in Arkansas. This is my experience.
All right, now
Your
you're in
shit is
Arkansas. I can't
different.
really help much.
Yeah.
This is different.
'Kay.
You a bearded white guy.
Uh-huh.
You look like you voted for what they voted for. As long as you don't say shit, you good.
Okay.
I'm just saying. They
I
don't
do have
know.
an out still, right?
They see this skin and they go, maybe. And then you talk and they go, motherfucker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
So we go inside this restaurant. I wake up.
What
He's like-
restaurant was it?
I don't even remember.
Cracker Barrel?
No.
I'm just wondering, is it like
I
a
wish.
national chain or is it
No,
a mom and pop?
Billy's
This is what I
Diner.
say.
Like
hey,
a
man,
mom-
let's go to somewhere specific to Arkansas.
Okay.
That's what my dumb
So you
black
went to
ass
the-
say.
Yeah, you went
in
to the
Northwest
fucking-
Arkansas.
Yeah, the possum.
Yes.
Possum Palace.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go to Uncle Freddie's fucking cafe.
Yeah.
We walk in, man. Every building's been there since 19. It looks like a civil rights sit-in, like where they would have
Yes.
sit-ins for lunch
Yeah.
counter. They ain't changed shit.
It looks like original Selma.
Is that they ain't changed shit but the staff. So we walk in. So we walk in, man.
That's a really good line.
So we walk inside. So we walk in, dude. It gets dead silent. I'm talking silent, like
you can hear them chewing.
that quiet Southern accent. You can sit wherever you like. Y'all can sit wherever you like. So we go sit down.
Or in the back or in your car. That's fine. That's good too.
Matt's unaware white ass. There's a booth like right there directly to the right. Matt, he starts taking his ass where people are in the tables. I got to snap at him like he my butler. Hey, nigga, over here. We sitting right here. We're not intermingling.
Going into occupied
You see
territory.
this? Yes, and it's like, man. So we go sit. I'm sitting down. Then it picks up again.
And those are like really Southern white people. Like most of them
Yeah.
say an out loud prayer before they eat.
Oh yeah.
And they staring at me. Some people
Really?
not hard. Like the people, like Matt is looking at in this proximity. He's close to us,
Right.
So he's like, mate, I think we're good. No one's.
He's
I'm
got
like,
a
"All
golf
right,
tee
mate."
game on the. Yeah, he's fucking
But dude,
playing.
My eye go crooked for a reason. Way over here, it's just I'm getting the what the fuck are you doing here? I'm getting that from look. So they come. The staff was very nice. They were pleasant and cool. But I lost my appetite. I was so uncomfortable. I felt like a motherfucking zoo creature. Let's go look at the funny nigga. And just stand there. Look, he's eating French toast.
I don't think they cared that you were funny. They
didn't give a shit.
Yeah, you had an adjective.
Yeah. So we go, we pay, we get ready to leave
If they
out.
added an adjective, it was fucking.
Yeah. So Matt still don't know shit. We get ready to leave. We're walking out. We get ready to leave. This fucking salmon colored white dude. And you know what I'm talking. You know that salmon.
Say no more.
Look
Say
like
no more.
salmon
He's
sandpaper.
got 7 freckles.
Yeah,
on each
you know what
freckle.
I'm talking about? He's pink but rough.
Yes.
He looks like a tongue. Like he just looks fucking terrible. So,
Looks like dog gum.
yeah, exactly. And he's fucking. He's sitting there or whatever. He giving me that look like at the gas station. So Matt apologizes again. I'm sorry, mate. Blah blah blah. And we leave. I'm just seeing
What are you
white.
apologizing for, motherfucker?
Yeah. I'm seeing white person after white person, but it made me come up with this theory. No fucking racist person in Houston, Santa Fe, anything like that can ever make me feel uncomfortable because they're not proud enough to say the shit because you see enough diversity. Like they see enough of it to where like I feel like it takes too much energy to hate that many.
Right. Because
Racist.
it's there.
But if you got one, just specifically Roman, boy, you get to get a well rest the night before to call him a nigga because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There wasn't Mexicans.
We're just here to fuck with Trey.
It's like the way it's the way I treat mosquitoes when I'm like, you know what I mean? Like if one mosquito gets into my living room, it's fucking over.
It's a wrap.
It's if I'm outside in the woods, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. There's a lot of fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But that one son of a
But
bitch in
that
here will
one-
keep me up all
And
night long.
It's like, hey, if we ever see one, there he goes. Oh shit, let's get ready. Stare. Just look at his black ass chew.
Walt Disney World.
And I'm eating cantaloupe and shit like they, cause they give. I was just like, man, this
So
is
do you
just
think
wrong.
he's staying? Or is he on his way?
Dude, the shit
Well,
I've
the
been,
town does need a shoe shine, man.
like I told you, the shit that I've been dealing with, man. That's why I'm like, there's no way slavery was rough for 400 years. I think it was 12 rough ass years, and that's the reference.
Trey, it's important that I keep your head in a good space, man. You have. So I'm gonna take you some places. We're gonna shoot a me and Trey is almost Idiot Abroad, but not quite.
Met Top Shelf Arkansas Trash. Met a bitch named Arrow. Her name was Arrow. And she was bragging about how her friend tricked her into stabbing her baby daddy.
How many little braids did she have in her hair?
No little braid.
She didn't have like 3 little braids
This
hanging
bitch
down?
was immediately psycho. One side of her hair was blonde, the other side was black. That's as interracial as she
You
gets.
showing up as a
God.
Batman villain. Trey, you're going back. You're gonna play this room again in April or May, right?
Uh-huh,
You're gonna go back. You're gonna headline. Any fans we have in that region of Arkansas, stay in touch. I think some of us will be up there somewhat frequently, all leading up to Trey's triumphant return. We're going to go out to Buc-ee's just for sports soon. We have lots of stuff to get to. You can find all of it online at Praise Whiskey. You can find us at praisewhiskey.com. All that Twitter jazz, all that other stuff. Drunk Dollars, you want to be like these guys, you can either push Trey's buttons or just say good things. We appreciate it all. That number is 323-510-SHOT, 323-510-7468. Super cool episodes coming up through the months of August and September. We've already recorded some of those, but more of the regular stuff coming up soon. And do me a favor, tweet John Wessling and tell him you enjoyed him last week. We had a great time. Thanks for listening to the Whiskey Brothers podcast.
Fuck you.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.